HiiRotation. The current problems in the fashion industry. In 2023, there is a growing demand for fashion retailers and other businesses to be more ethical and sustainable when making and selling their products. This is down to consumers being more aware of the impact that fast fashion has and their spontaneous frequent purchases and what they have on the environment. Alongside this, veganism is hugely growing, especially in Generation Z and millennials in the UK, which is another huge reason consumers are looking to be more ethical and sustainable, as they are more aware of unethical materials and working conditions. This means retailers have had to respond to this by changing the materials and how they produce their products. Every year, 1.92 million tonnes of clothes are put on landfill, which is getting higher every year. If this continues, the fashion industry's global emissions will increase by 50% by 2030 and will become one of the most harmful industries in terms of carbon emissions and waste. This is mainly due to the mass production of clothes and the major increase in the throwaway culture. Many clothes and items are worn under 7 times before they are thrown away, which is a decline of 35% in the last decade. When I conducted my own research, I asked the survey question, have you ever bought something and never worn/used it? 80% of the respondents answered yes to this question, which shows how normalised it is in 2023 for consumers to make a purchase and let it go to waste. The throwaway culture is mainly down to micro-trends and growing fast fashion trends, which means that the item of clothing come in and out of fashion each month, meaning if a consumer purchases an item based on the fact that it is currently in trend, if they do not use it before it goes out of trend, it is unlikely that they will ever use it again. If something does not change, the fashion industry will become the main cause for global warming, and the whole industry will have to take drastic measures to change before it is too late. This is why the current generation are prioritising sustainable shopping over anything and are more likely to shop with a brand if they know they are being sustainable. However, the cost of living crisis has begun to lead some customers to prioritise pricing over sustainability and the environment, as they cannot afford the higher prices that more sustainables have. As people do not have as high a disposable income, it is more difficult for brands to gain new customers. This has caused many retailers to completely switch up what they are selling and cater for new lifestyles everyone's living. To assist with the pressure of the current cost of living, consumers are now looking to rewear, repair or upcycle the current items they have to save money. Vintage fashion is a huge trend at the minute and is driving the interest in second-hand clothes, as there is now a larger option of vintage second-hand clothing on offer in stores across the UK. This means that there is room in the market for upcycling, repairing and reselling businesses to take off and be the start of a more sustainable fashion marketplace. I conducted my own primary research through surveys and discovered that 85% of people would consider renting products for the first time. I also found that 80% of people are more likely to shop a brand if it is known for being sustainable and ethical. The final point made was that 100% of consumers would be more likely to shop designer and high quality products if there was a way to make them more accessible and affordable, so that's exactly what HiiRotation has done. HiiRotation is a community powered by making fashion sustainable again. We aim to create a fashion marketplace which encourages sustainable and eco-friendly shopping by offering a service which allows everyone to indulge in luxury products which without us they may not be able to afford to do. Believing in a circular future in fashion is key in 2023, and change can happen by making smart choices. HiiRotation is a free-to-download app which caters to a wide range of customers as it is easily accessible through any device. The app will be free to download through Apple, Android, tablets and even Kindles, which allows a wide range of customers to be able to use it. The site offers a range of services from renting luxury accessories and clothing, selling unwanted accessories and clothing in return for money or gift vouchers, and getting quotes from professionals on how much we think your vintage item is worth and how much you can sell it to us for. A membership will be £5 a month and renting and selling prices will vary based on the item. Unlike other luxury renting services, the membership comes with a discount off your first rented product, rather than one rent a month. This way, customers are more likely to be able to afford the membership and it caters for everybody. When a customer is renting a product, they are able to select how many days they want the product for, and the price varies based on the value of the product and the amount of time that the customer wants it for. They will be asked for a 15% deposit in case of any damage, which will be returned to them once the product has been returned. Once the bag is paid for, it will be delivered first class for the precise day that the customer has purchased it for, using the Royal Mail, which will allow the business to track the parcels. For the customer to return the product, they must drop it off at their local post office in its original packaging on the day that they last paid for it to be rented for. There is no need for a receipt because HiiRotation get a notification whenever a product is sent back through the barcode which is already on the packaging it was sent in. Customers selling their items to HiiRotation will enter an online chat room with one of our employees who will treat it like a buying and selling marketplace. HiiRotation will offer the client a price and they can choose to accept or deny it. The money will be sent into their bank or given as store credit within 2 to 3 days. This is HiiRotation's app home screen when you first download the app. During year one, the main priority is to use target research to accurately market the business in order to gain traction from potential clientele. The business will start off as a small business, which will be marketed through the brand's social media accounts, such as TikTok and Instagram. As the business progresses, small influencers will be sent products to review on their social media accounts, which will encourage their fans to use the service. In the first year, HiiRotation will be an online marketplace for customers in the UK only. This will help gain an insight into what the customer likes and dislikes are, so that in the following years it is easy to figure out what needs to change and what helps improve. During the first year, it is important that HiiRotation breaks even so that loans can be paid off and there is no risk of losing money in the following year. To do this, they need to make sure they're meeting all their objectives. Over the next couple of years, the business will start to expand and engagement will rise. To do this, HiiRotation must frequently be adding more products to the website and keeping on top of current trends to ensure that the customers stay interested. Once the brand is more popular, influencers with larger followings will be introduced and sent products to try and do paid posts about. This will further increase engagement and will increase the use of the service and therefore make larger revenue. At the 5-year mark, HiiRotation should be a frequently used service by many. It will be well known in the UK and plans about making it a global business will be in action. Customers who became members in the earlier years will still be using HiiRotation as it is a reliable business and more popular than ever. New customers will still be joining and more products will be added because the profit HiiRotation have been making will be used to put back into the brand. This is the homepage for HiiRotation. As you can see, it looks professional and easy to use. If a website is easy to use, customers are more likely to make a purchase. This is the homepage. It shows all the popular items at the minute, which are currently available to rent. Each week, these will be rotated. New products are launched every week alongside products that customers have sold to us. These are the estimated financials for the first year. As you can see, there's no profit made within the first month. This is due to there being more out costs than there is money coming into the business in the first month. I have made sure to invest in enough money that will get me through the first and second month to avoid us going bankrupt. As you can see, by the end of the 12th month, we will have earned over £100,000 in profit before tax. These financials would not be possible without our hard-working team of employees who work closely with customers to ensure the best customer service is met. We work hard to meet all our objectives by keeping close personal relationships with our consumers, which allows our brand to continue to grow and gain new customers through positive reviews from our existing customers. I really do hope that HiiRotation has made you think about the circular future in fashion, and I want to thank you all for watching. My personal email will be on the next slide. If I haven't answered all of your questions, I'll be happy to do so.